The military was and is like weirdly queer though. When I joined, it was like the height of don't ask, don't tell, which was basically a no homo speakeasy policy. Like we all knew who was gay, they just couldn't say anything, especially with their mouth full. I had this one guy who would walk around and he would go, hey, I can't ask you and you can't tell me, but I can tell you, you're gay. He had like a 98% success rate, okay? And I don't think it was bigotry because he invited me to his wedding. Yeah, and his husband was awesome. Yeah, actually, Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed during Obama's first term. Yeah, thanks, Obama. But, you know, they don't just like repeal and change something huge policy like that. They got to tell everybody about it and like brief the crew. So they pull all of us together, and I was a chief petty officer, so we're in charge of like good order and discipline. So we got to like know, you know, what the rules are before we tell the crew. So we're in there, and the captain's going through the policy, and he says, okay, it's okay to be gay, lesbian, and what's a bisexual? And the aide had to tell him, and it goes, oh, you don't have to pick one? That's crazy. That's going to change a lot of things around here. But, yeah, so we're in the middle of this briefing, and this one chief stands up, and he goes, Captain, I don't like it, sir. I don't want them dudes looking at me in the shower. Yeah, I know, it got real tense in there for a second. And the captain was like trying to figure out what to say, but this other guy stood up, and he was a big, burly aviation bosun's mate. He was built like a gorilla. He didn't skip arm day or leg day or throwing barrels at Mario Day. But he stood up and he looked at him and he goes, JF, ain't none of them dudes looking at you in the shower. We all know you gotta pay for it when you pull into port. Jeff sat down, didn't say another thing for 6 months. It was great.